NIKKE startup screen looks mint, my guy. Absolutely mint. I forgot to turn on my volume. Oopsies. I don't even know if there's like an extra theme or not. But let me go in here and actually like turn on my damn volume. Hold up. The new event just started and I'm already mucking it up. There we go. We're gaming now. Ooh, we got some new recruitments. We got some really nice stuff too. I noticed. I kind of logged in previously just to see if it would actually log in. But let's go over some of the goods that we got. Oh, arena. So yeah. Look at what they gave us. Look at what they gave us. Let's see. Additional rewards for manufacturer towers. For previously cleared stages. Look at that. So many polls. And of course, as the default unlocked slots in synchro device have been increased, items used for increasing synchro slots will be distributed for easier expansion. We got 20 of them. 20! That is generous. I now have enough room in my synchro to basically throw any and all SSRs I will use for any content, including some of the new ones for like the next year or so. Absolutely based. What else do we got? Oh yes, the offline event stuff. We got a nice frame, we got a cool title, background, and a sticker. Very cool. Also, huge, Resident Evil collab had just started, and they gave us 20 polls! Of course we're gonna use them. Of course we're gonna use them. I was saving it for just this occasion. But let's see here. Yeah, let's check out the costume gacha. I haven't looked at it yet, so. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's D Policewoman. Holy. Oh. Okay, that burst skill is crazy. Holy. D, my beloved. Goddamn. I won't be pulling for it, but it is a wonderful skin regardless.
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
Let me guess, I'm not going to be able to get any more freebies. Okay. Yep, that's fine. That's a really nice skin. Maybe I'll get it in the future. Because ain't no way I can afford it right now. Friends? Oh yeah, the secret pass for Ada Wong. What does that skin look like? Holy. That looks so good. What the heck? What an interesting weapon. What an interesting weapon. Explosive bolts? Interesting. Okay. Dispatch is done. So theoretically, we have 30 pulls for all the new characters. Obviously, Ada Wong is like numero uno for pulling in this event. For the last one, I got milk with my mileage ticket, and I got aid through regular pulls. So we didn't miss out too much. We didn't miss out too much. Now I'm trying to think. What else do I need to do here? Did I do all my other dailies before I started? I did. Okay. Hey Sully, what's up? I'm really curious about are the patch notes. Let's see. Update? Okay, yeah, here's the patch notes. SSR Bestie Tactical Upgrade and Aid Agent Bunny will be available in Ordinary Recruit from Mold items. Nice. Nice to see them join the normal banner. Major updates. SSR Ada Wong. SSR Jill Valentine. And SR Claire Redfield. During the recruit, you can temporarily add recruitable characters in the limited time recruitment to your squad and Union shooting range. Interesting. Special costume Killer Wife, Secret Police. Very nice. Special costume Ada Wong. Special costume Jill Valentine. Special costume a different Ada Wong. Oh, this is the freebie. This is the freebie costume. Classic Jill Valentine. Wait. Special costume K? From the October mission pass. Oh. Okay. So story 1 begins now. Story 2 begins October 2nd, going towards Halloween. Okay, special coordinated operation. Mini game. Okay. What about the game updates? New gameplay and features. Added a lock feature for consumable items. Very nice. Added 6 new types of mold items. High quality access records. When a certain quantity of this mold is collected and used, there is a chance to recruit an SSR NIKKE, excluding Pilgrim's Overspec in some DKs, or obtain high quality mold. High quality perfect mold. When a certain quantity of this mold is collected and used, there is a 100% chance to recruit an SSR NIKKE. Manufacturer's perfect mold. When a certain quantity of this mold is collected and used, there is a 100% chance to recruit SSR NIKKE from the corresponding manufacturer. Overspec NIKKEs from Elysia and Bacillus or Tetra are excluded from their corresponding... Why? Why disclude overspec? I mean, at least you can still pull the Pilgrims, but why exclude overspec? Is it because they're game breaking or something? I mean, yeah, Rappy kind of carries the game, but... Added new sources for obtaining mold items. Replaced high quality molds given in the following content with high quality access record. Weekly, general shop, body label, dispatch, event, story challenge. Added perfect molds for, okay. I see. High quality molds can be used to redeem body labels in the exchange shop. Okay. Modified names of existing items. Added auto challenge feature to tribe towers. Oh. Okay. Enhanced and increased convenience features and synchro device. Increased default synchro slots from 5 to 25. Holy shit. Yeah, that's massive. Like, it went from me not wanting to spend my gems to not needing to spend my gems. It's so nice. Added one-tap upgrade feature to make upgrading NIKKEs more convenient. Oh. You can now upgrade NIKKEs in synchro device with one tap based on their characteristics. What does that mean? You can utilize the feature that uses consumables and synchro device to make upgrading NIKKEs more convenient. Made changes so resetting a NIKKE's level no longer consumes resources. That's good for beginners. Add a weapon description, pop-ups, improved ease of use in simulation room, lowered required conditions for buff chain levels. Added face mode where you could view the different expressions of NIKKE's. That's crazy. Face mode by going into NIKKE view mode. Some expressions are not displayed. New titles, commodities. Okay. Nice. Some very welcome and wonderful changes with this update. Very nice, very nice. But obviously, I have a lot of molds to use. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna try and pull for some of the new characters. Wong first. I must have her. So, here goes our first 10 pull of the Resident Evil event. Easy, chat. Easy.
Is Valorta around?
I bet we get her first try.
Soldier.
Come on.
Nice to meet you. Leave it to me.
Yeah! Easy clap, chat. Easy clap. First try, Wong pull.
The name's Ada. We're after the same thing, so we might as well work together.
Oh man, she's got quite the sultry voice. That was easy pull. My god. Is anybody else available? Okay, Milk is still available. But, okay. I see. I don't know, do I do it again? Like, do I want to... I don't know, I might just save it because... I don't know. I really don't know. But the fact that we got her first try just saves me a lot of trouble and future mileage tickets. I'll have to see how good she is, like, as an overall abnormal NIKKE, to see if I want to get more of her, right? Just getting one of her is enough for me, honestly. What I want to see, though, is her other skins. View mode? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is the freebie skin. 'Cause here's the, gotcha skin? Or not the gotcha skin, the pass skin. But this is the free one. I think the free one actually looks nicer than the pass skin this time. Yeah, definitely. This is classic Ada. I like that. Okay, well, I'll save the other 10 pulls for Jill when she comes out. Now the other question is, do I kind of want to... Wait, I can change the recruit select? Oh shit. I kind of want more Anise Summer though, because the rest of these are not really... I mean, they're good skins and everything, no doubt, but... Anise is more prevalent for game content. Like, she's just a really good electric burst 3. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. What else do we have going on? Oh, regular recruits. That, okay. I'll do a 10 pull with the limited select recruitment, because there's only 1 day left. But this will be the last 10 pull I do for this. I'm spending gems on it, but I don't care. No shot.
Leave it to me.
Did I really get another Anise?
Soldier OW.
No shot.
Behold, Anise in a...
Easy. This game is... The pull game is easy, chat. That's another upgrade from my beloved soda lover, Anise. Hell yeah. Now we got her at 2 stars now.
Is there an upgrade that enables you to swim?
That's what we love to see. Now, I don't really have any other recruits besides abnormal, so I'm probably just gonna save that for when Jill comes out. Or if, well, I want one of each character, right? I just want one of each character at the very least. if Ada or Jill turns out to be like really good for game content, like abnormal content, then I'll try to pull from multiples. But for now, one of each is fine. We already got Ada, so I can check that off my list. But as you can see, Chad, we have a lot of molds we can use. And if I read that correctly, if I read what the patch notes said, each one of these is a guaranteed SSR. So that's four SSRs, one from each manufacturer. Now hopefully they're ones that I actually need, but you know, knowing my luck just now, probably not, but one can hope. So the first one I'm gonna do is Elysian. It said Elysian's overspec are not included. Okay, great. So no Rappy Red Hood for me, I guess. But there are other Elysian Nikkes I need to upgrade. So, you know, let's just shoot for it. Who do we get? Oh, that was uneventful. Damn it, not Maiden. I don't use her. Damn it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, that was really unfortunate. There was like no separation screen. It was just, here's your mold. Not exactly exciting, but whatever. All right, next in line, we're gonna do Bacillus. Please give me one for Laplace or oh, you know what I just realized? Are Bacillus's top 3 gonna get overspec in the future? Because they got their upgrades in the story mode. That's what I want. But give me one of the ones I use for tower, please. Drake? Alright, I'll take it. That'll make Drake even better for Bacillus Tower. I'll take it. Use this. Alright, next up is Tetra. Tetra overspec? But Tetra doesn't have overspec. Well, yet, I should say. I think each of the manufacturers, by the end of the year, will probably have an overspec DK. Just my guess, though. Just my guess. But, there we go. Biscuit? She's good for PvP. I don't use her for anything else, though. But, I'll take guaranteed SSRs any day of the week. Now, here's the big one. Pilgrim. Pilgrim overspec. That means we can get any overspec in any Pilgrim. Who's it gonna be, though? Is it gonna be someone to help me advance in the story? Or either way, it's probably gonna be a win. Unless, of course, it's Haran, Isabel, that one other girl that has the shields. Please, for the love of God, give me a good Nikke out of this, please. Fuck! I just said no, Isabel! Bro, I got like one body label that was actually like, pissed, dude. Oh no. Whatever. Just throw there. Damn, I didn't know Drake had 4 cores already. What the hell?
Time to get down to business.
Now we're at 5. That's crazy. The game knows that I was asking for the ones that I actually use.
Wow! Feels like I just ate a big bowl of kibble.
Oh man. You can't win all of them. Apparently I can't win any of them with the randomized label.
Please give me more next time.
Oh, max limited. I got a free wallpaper. Nice. I love Maiden, but she's just not, like, applicable to content like other NIKKEs are that I already have set up for, like, Tower and whatever, you know? I wish Isabel was better.
I'm the only shield you'll need.
It's just a shame because there are some NIKKEs that just need a buff. For, like, they should be usable, you know? Like, a lot of people would be thankful to get them in the early game, which makes sense. But when you get in the late game, a lot of NIKKEs just really don't fit the bill anymore. But I can appreciate their skins and I can appreciate their lore value. I need to save up a lot more favorite items to upgrade some of the other stuff. What else can I do before I hop into the event? Because when we do the event, I'm gonna go through the entirety of Story 1 today. And of course this will be on YouTube, obviously. I'm not gonna throw it up right away. It'll probably be like a day or two. But I digress. So you guys will just have to wait and see. I feel like I'm missing something. What is this? High quality access. Collect a certain amount and use it for a chance to get SSR NIKKEs or high quality perfect molds. How many of those do you need? Let me check my inventory. 50 of them. Oh, okay. So, like, on a weekly basis, you can get a bunch of them. Or daily, you could probably get a bunch of them. So maybe once a week, you could get a free SSR. Or is it, like, once a month or whatever? I don't know. I think I'm reading too much into it. Got about 9,000. I mean, I already have enough combat score to get through the entirety of Story 1, so it doesn't really matter to me. Kinda. Oh, right. I remember what I was gonna do. This high quality mold. Pilgrims, overspec NIKKEs, and other specific NIKKEs are excluded. Why though? I still don't like that this mold I don't know why overspec would not count. That's kind of gimpy. I don't like that very much.
Build you everything you need.
Take as much time as you like.
Oh, interesting. So I can't. Okay. So I can get these instead.
Smart choice.
So I can kind of turbo my way to getting another SSR
Welcome,
mold.
fellow
I
shopaholic.
see.
Another successful transaction. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Thank you for coming. You can take your time, Commander.
Okay. One thing I want to try though, before we get into it, I want to go in the NIKKE mode. Where is it? View mode. Face. Oh my god. And you can just pick whichever one. That's angry? Joyful. Shy. Oh my god. Crown with a... Yes! The face! The Crown's meme face is accessible at any point whenever you want to look at it and have a laugh. I love it. That is absolutely the best face in the game. Now the real question is, can you do that with any NIKKE? So if I wanted to go to like Rappy costume face. Oh, so there's costume-specific faces? Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. Wait, so... Oh, never mind. I thought it was like the same. Ooh, Angie Rappy. Oh, she's got this cute scared face. That's awesome. That ain't shy. That's... Oh, Eepy Rappy. Got Eepy Rappy. Wait. Shy and smiling are not terribly much. Pensive? Okay, so you can't use every face on every, on like every NIKKE. So what if I put her costume back? Okay, so you can't like throw, oh my goodness, that is an angry Rappy. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wait. Nah? Why is the expression called nah? Bro, the enraged looks crazy though. Cute. I like that. I really like that. That's a really nice inclusion. Bit more lore immersion. Plus the fact that I can just go into NIKKE and get Crown's face whenever I want. Because it's like the best face in the game. Too bad there's no like addition to turn Dorothy into Doro whenever. I think that would be like absolutely peak hilarity. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks that. But let me see here. Wait, I suppose I don't have enough to do a full 10 pull of this. That's fine. All right, enough dibble dabble. Let's get into Reborn Evil. Now for our next report. Over the past few days, a series of missing persons cases have been reported across the Ark. The central government has issued an official statement saying that the incidents cannot be classified as serial disappearances. Yeah, of course. Government cover-ups, as usual. Case number 1. Missing person Miles Carter. Male, 45. Bro's looking pretty good for 45. It's that Splendiment, I tell ya. Former commander. 183 centimeters, 80 kilograms. Last seen leaving his home around 11 p.m. His daughter filed a report with the ACPU 2 days after his disappearance. Notable information. Lost his leg during an operation on the surface. Has a long history of alcohol abuse. Oh, wonderful. Recently began counseling at the urging of his daughter. Those around him say he had been showing improvement and was 2 months into sobriety. Counseling? Which counseling center? Confirmation required. Meanwhile, the rapture part discovered at the home of the missing person was said to be debris from a unit destroyed during the recent terrorist attack on the Ark. The central government has declared that it is unrelated to the current missing persons case. However, some have raised suspicions of a cover-up, fueling ongoing controversy. Case number 4. Missing person, Iris Monroe. Female, 68, former nurse. What is with all these people being really old? Or like, way, you know, up there in age, but still looking like way younger. Former nurse. 154 centimeters, 53 kilograms. Last seen around 10 a.m. after leaving to attend a gathering with acquaintances. Around 7 p.m. At around 7 p.m. on the same day, her son filed a report with the ACPU. Authorities visited her residence immediately after the report was filed, but it was empty. Preliminary findings at the scene suggest the entire family has gone missing. Oh. Case classified as a family disappearance. Notable information. No signs of forced entry. A rapture part was found in the basement. A gathering with acquaintances? Unable to verify details. The rapture part was placed on some kind of altar, but for what purpose? Oh boy. Conspiracy theory suggesting that the groundwork is being laid for a second Ark terror attack, fueling widespread anxiety among the general populace. Case number 8. Missing person. Alceria 9. Female, 42. Psychological counselor. 167 centimeters, 55 kilograms. Exact time of disappearance, unknown. Reported missing to the ACPU by her last client. Notable information. Operated a counseling center. Confirmed to be the same center where Miles Carter underwent counseling. Has a daughter named Gaipara. No contact with the daughter as of yet. Also missing? Why did the daughter fail to report her mother's disappearance? This is... Holly's eyes shift from the case file to the computer monitor beside her. At the partition leading to the outer rim, a young girl glances around and slips inside. The face of the girl captured on CCTV was... Gaipara. Oh. She looks an awful lot like, Ethan's daughter from Resident Evil. Uh-oh. Is the head pat not working? Hold on one moment. Let me get through the rest of this introductory story and I'll fix that. It was unmistakably Dapara, as identified in the file for case number 8. Polly grabs her sidearm. She sets off from the police station. Surprised it's not voiced. Case number 9. Polly, no! Missing person, Polly, ACPU investigator, went missing during the investigation. Confirmed last seen heading for the outer rim. All signs point to her pursuing Depara alone. Notable information. Confirmed to have visited the counseling center operated by Alceria 9 the day of her disappearance. The center is currently decommissioned. Entry is not permitted. Recently, a phrase has been reported to be circulating among the staff. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. That is a sick login screen. That is a sick login screen. Not sure why the head pat wasn't working. Or did it work and I didn't see it? Let me try it real quick, actually. Let me try the head pat. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Oh, you know what? When I lost power that one time, I bet you any money, it kind of resets stuff. Give me one moment here. I will just I'm gonna do something real quick. Let me fix that real quick so that you guys can actually like do stuff. Let me see if I can remember what I need to do in order to... Oh, no. Don't you dare. Stop that. I hope you're doing well, Emmy. No. Is it under regular settings? Discord reactive? No. Yeah, it's... Oh. There we go. Okay. Now let's try it. Bit of scuff. Let's see if the head pad works now. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, that's what happens when I lose power. It like resets everything. My bad. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. There you go. Your head pad redeem is enabled. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. All right. Whoa. Okay, this minimap is crazy. Oh, it's all dark and everything. That's so creepy. Okay, let's do... Okay, very nice. Oh, so this is how you get Claire. Oh, what the hell? Claire's cute.
First the G virus, now the Neo virus. It never ends.
And the fact that they got all the original voice actors too, that's crazy. Very, very awesome. Let's go to the shop real quick. I'm gonna get all of the necessities to finish story 1 right away. There we go. On top of what we already have, of course. We'll do a challenge right away, of course. This map design goes, this mini map design goes hard. Of course it's Altaisan. Why wouldn't it be? They couldn't have picked a better boss for the challenge. I'm kinda upsetty spaghetti about that. Yeah, whatever. Just kill the train right away. There we go. It's Altaisan. We don't need to...
What a truly beautiful story this was.
We don't need to beat around the bush with this
I am
boss.
most pleased with it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start the story. Oh, that looks so cool. The art they do for these is awesome. So we have 15, which should be enough to do the whole thing, I think. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm pretty sure it's enough. It's usually only about 12. So, all right. Let's see who we got. We will do Ada.
Looks like you could use some help. How about it?
Wherever you go, I'll always be.
Mind if I join?
Alright, we got a burst 1, 2, and 3. Of course, I'm going to throw in a couple more NIKKEs just for
Let's go.
I really do enjoy being with you.
finishing that off. Let's go. Right on time. I'll be voicing all the male characters as well as the narrator. Female characters, I'll just leave it be. Take a seat. I heard a D-wave was detected. Yes. It was 2 weeks ago. A D-wave triggered by the entity codenamed Gatekeeper was picked up. It's always Gatekeeper, man. Why can't we just... I mean, I suppose if we kill Gatekeeper, then the cool events can't technically happen in the game, right? But still, it's like, it's oh, damn you, Gatekeeper! 2 weeks ago, you said. Why wasn't I notified immediately? We had to confirm a few things. D-wave wasn't detected on the surface this time. It came from inside the Ark. Oh. We're presently picking up D-wave signals from a mansion located in the Outer Rim. If we move too hastily, there's a risk of a D-wave being exposed to external parties. This could reignite tensions with the Outer Rim, especially since the dust has only just settled from the last Outer Rim incident. As such, the central government has decided to handle this case with extreme caution. Which brings me to my point. Have you ever heard of the Torch of Salvation? The Torch of Salvation. I've heard it before when I was working for a case that helping that girl, Dipera, search for her mother. Aren't they the cult that worships raptures as gods? Seems you're well informed. Take a look at this. Anderson hands me a document. The document reads, human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Is this a prayer? Where did... We recovered this near the mansion where the D-Wave was detected. It's supposedly a prayer recited at the Torch of Salvation's gatherings. And also, that mansion has been identified as a gathering site for the Torch of Salvation. We shouldn't go charging in head first, unless we want a complete fiasco on our hands. The most reliable method is to infiltrate their ranks by posing as a believer. That's why we spent the last 2 weeks gathering all available intel on the Torch of Salvation. Intel that would be used to help you infiltrate undercover. What? Your task is simple. Memorize the materials we've compiled. Disguise yourself as a believer of the Torch of Salvation. Then, enter the mansion and investigate the situation regarding the D-Wave. While you're there, resolve any related incidents you encounter. You want me to go undercover? I've heard a lot about your infiltration skills. Word is, use that skill to close the book on several major cases. We're counting on you to put those skills to good use once more. Just so you know, the Countess won't be accompanying you on this mission. Moving around the outer room with such prominent individuals poses too great a risk. Instead, we've arranged a separate support group. Return to the commander's room. You'll meet them there. They'll brief you on the remaining mission details. Deputy Chief, are you sane? That'll be all. I have a very important meeting to attend. Well then, look forward to hearing good news from you. Yeah, dumping all the good stuff on me, of
Entering
course.
combat.
Oh, there's a new combat theme.
Let me catch my breath. Aren't you staring a bit too intently?
Oh, they changed the
Not eliminated.
whole combat UI as well. Interesting.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
It makes it easier to watch the time, that's for sure. He said to meet them back at the commander's room, but it's awful quiet in here. Guess I'll just sit and wait. I sink into the couch and everything Anderson just told me comes floating back. The D-Wave, the Outer Rim, the mansion, and the Torch of Salvation. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Memory of something I saw on the surface hits me abruptly. A small altar in the middle of a clearing, a blade of unknown purpose. People lying around as if they're asleep. Each of them holding a rapture part in their hands. I realize I've been entrusted with a mission far greater than I anticipated. My mind is racing. Maybe a splash of water would help clear my head. The sound of a running faucet can be heard from the bathroom. Did I forget to turn off the water? If Roppy finds out, she'll freak out. Huh? My nose burns. I glance at the mirror and see blood flowing. Oh. Just like the people I saw near the altar back then. Blood fills the sink. Hmm? Aren't you a bit dramatic? Oh, it's K. K and D. Blood that filled the sink has completely vanished. I glance back into the mirror again. D and K are standing behind me. Yeah, I'm fine. So, do all the backup Anderson was talking about? missing persons reports continue to pour in, the central government stated it will take firm action against those who spread false information. After washing my face, I step out and see the news is on. He is leaning against the wall with her arms crossed. Kay is sprawled out on the couch, watching the news, both with grim expressions. These days, all you hear on the TV are stories about people going missing. I was told to get the mission details directly from the both of you. He tosses a stack of documents onto the table, then glances at the news broadcast. It's like I won't get a word out of her until I'm finished with the entire pile. At the very top of the stack of documents, it reads, Case number 1, missing person, Miles Carter. Guess I'll take a look. You're a fast reader. Now tell me, what exactly is happening in the Ark? As the question hangs in the air, my eyes remain fixed on the last page of the document. Case number 9. Missing person. Polly. Kay slides a document toward me. Case number 8. Missing person. Alceria 9. Notable info. Has a daughter named Ipara. Yeah, so she must be, yeah. It all makes sense that it all ties together with the cult and that counseling center. Unfortunately, Polly is, Polly? I'm gonna try and say Polly, because I think that's how you say it. Polly's just an unfortunate victim trying to solve everything by putting 2 and 2 together. So the missing person cases, the D-Wave, the Torch of Salvation. There's a chance they're all connected. Of course they are. The Torch of Salvation is our target this time around, huh? And what'll you be doing? He tosses another stack of documents onto the table, then turns back to the news broadcast. Once again, it seems she won't say another word until I've read through everything. Just from skimming through, it looks like this is the backstory for the couple we're supposed to play. Want me to memorize all of this? In the name of justice. Okay, do you know?
Enemy sighted!
I hope it's your own justice and not just the established justice known by the
That should
judges
do it.
from the last 2 events. I'm
Target
just saying.
eliminated.
I'm just saying.
We won!
They're husband and wife. Both of them come from quotidian class and have been living a fairly uneventful life in the Ark. Annette works as a nurse. On the other hand, her husband... Speaking of which, what alias should I use this time? William, I believe you should be able to come up with something on your own. Sorry, go on. Her husband, William, is a researcher at a pharmaceutical company. Despite the couple's busy schedule, they never forget to shower each other with attention. Everyone around them speaks highly of how happy their marriage seems. Yeah, you too. You've had a long day yourself, darling. These, they're, Ah, right, the flowers. I thought of you on the way home, so I picked them up. She loves nothing more than flowers from her husband. That part of the script never seems to change no matter what role I play. It's nothing. Calamity befalls the couple. A medical accident occurs at William's pharmaceutical company. All the blame is pinned entirely on poor William. The couple suddenly becomes buried in debt. And their idyllic life collapses overnight. Despite this, Annette never blames William. Instead, they begin to blame the world for turning its back on them. Soon, the couples become devoted to the torch of salvation. With their faith deepened, the couple decide to attend a gathering purportedly being held at a certain mansion. Thus, they quietly head for the Outer Rim. They even bring a bouquet of flowers, hoping to be welcomed as initiates into the faith. The residential area near the mansion is eerily quiet. It's rather unsettling. It's like there's no one around at all. Only pages filled with prayer script are scattered about. There's no sign of life anywhere. So what now, darling? I'm surprised she said that, because Dee loves being the killer wife. She loves playing that part to the point where you'd almost think it's real. He and I split up to look around. While there are signs someone was living here recently, the place itself is completely empty. The only thing worth noting is some sort of graffiti has been scrawled all over the walls. Is that an umbrella? Of course there's an umbrella. Umbrella Corp. Yep, it's gotta have a tie-in here. Why would someone draw something like that here? Does it mean anything? I stare at the umbrella graffiti for a while, but it offers no answers. I turned my head to see the mansion looming in the distance. From the moment I saw it, the mansion felt like it didn't belong in the Outer Rim. I wonder if it's the mansion from the actual Resident Evil games. I mean, there's a couple different mansions. From the games, from the movies. Like, I wonder if that ties it all in, you know? Mansion and Resident Evil go very well. Specifically with, like, the first game. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe I should head to where Dee is. Pretty sure I saw her heading that way earlier. Dee, you here? Sorry. I didn't realize you were changing. I noticed some strange graffiti drawn all over the place. But other than that, nothing unusual. She went back into her normal attire. He has changed back into her usual outfit. Ada! No cult members
Target
yet.
confirmed.
Interesting.
Commencing operation.
Probably because we're not
Reloading.
dealing with
I will finish this
raptures
quickly.
here.
Let me catch my
We're dealing with a variant of the T virus, probably. So, these people are probably dead. But...
Commander, the disruptive elements have been
But
removed.
Polly
May we
being a
continue our
NIKKE
date now?
means that she wouldn't be affected by the T virus, I don't think. Right? Never got to use what I had to memorize. Contrary to what Dee told me previously, getting to the mansion ended up extremely easy. See, I bet you the cult was here, and then the D-Wave started, which brought the T-Virus into the world of NIKKE. And, humans weren't prepared for that, so they're probably all dead now. Especially since there wasn't even any security. Much like the residential district, the mansion is deserted. Aside from the ominous creaking of the floorboards under my feet, absolutely nothing else could be heard. It's like this place is empty too. Hey, D. D. I leave Dee to her thoughts and start surveying the lobby. The center of the lobby, I step carefully past a shattered chandelier. Spot a half-destroyed statue of a goddess. Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure. The moment I approach the creepy statue, I notice a long trail of red stains stretching down the hallway. Dee, you might want to see this. Trail of blood leads straight to the dining room. Say that again. Dining room is in complete disarray, with rotten food scattered everywhere. Bro, they're dead. The cult is dead. Any people involved are probably dead, except for maybe the cult member. I don't know. We're talking about Resident Evil zombie shit here. They're probably dead. As for Polly, I don't know. She's probably hiding or something. Yet the foul stench lingering in the air was not coming from spoiled food. That would probably be standing corpses. It was coming from somewhere else instead. No, let's go together. The blood trail winds past the dining table, stopping at a shelf in the corner. At the end of the trail, there's a corpse. The body has been horribly mangled. What in the world is going on here? Suddenly, I feel something cold press into my back. Or your weapon. We're gonna get introduced to the
Engaging!
T virus. Although Claire said something about a neo virus? That's what she said, right? So a different variant that there's no way that it would start affecting
Reloading.
captures, right? As well as NIKKE's.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
That'd be kind of scary. Query? Query quickly shuts the file folder she's carrying. The document she was reading is labeled Case Number 9. They're worried about Polly. Query turns to the whiteboard placed in the corner of the police station. Her vision is too blurry to make out what's written on it. But the photo of Polly, pinned to the center of the board, stood out perfectly clear to her. Oh, poor girls. Oh no, they're going to the mansion. As the front door opened, a courtyard came into view. In Query's hazy field of vision, 3 furry shapes appear. Oh no. Oh shit. 3 dogs lunge towards them. Their eyes glow a sinister red as if infected by something. Just as the largest one opens its jaws. Ah, the other girls! 2 women appear from behind. One of them fires a launcher into the air, causing the dogs to flee into the distance. Claire! Claire and Jill!
Stay back.
I would read the voices of all the female characters, but I feel like I'd destroy my voice. Also, it'd be kind of weird, in my opinion.
We won!
I wonder if those dogs were infected with the virus, but if they were infected, they wouldn't have ran off. So they were just mean dogs? Chris! Chris Redfield! Jill Valentine. So they were escaping Raccoon City when they got teleported by the D-Wave. I see. It's so interesting to see different characters from different universes interact in NIKKE. Stars. Stars. No cheek pinchy. So are we gonna have an evolved version of the T virus in this game that starts to affect NIKKEs and Raptures alike? That's what I'm starting to think. That would be a weird virus that the dogs would run away from gunfire. I am really surprised it's not voice acted because they got the voice actors to be a part of the, like, the actual voice acting of the NIKKEs, or like the characters themselves, but not the story? I mean, Resident Evil's a pretty big name. But I suppose paying such distinguished voice actors or actresses would be an enormous undertaking. And this is probably just easier. Miranda points to a bulletin board on the wall. On the bulletin board, there's an emergency exit map as well as a dorm schedule. List of dorm rules and regulations, and notice stamped with an umbrella-shaped logo was posted up. Informed consent form for clinical trial. The mansion is from that universe.
Let's get this show on the road!
It's the Umbrella Mansion. Probably the same one for Project Alice, if I were to guess.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right.
Reloading!
Not eliminated. Target down.
Or it's probably just the same one from the first game. Either way. Mansions are all over the place in the Resident Evil universe, so take your pick. You'll probably be 50% right.
Let's stick to our own lanes!
Stick to our own lane.
Reload.
That's interesting.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it. Taking cover! Let me catch my breath.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
While I appreciate the free advice, the fact that you're telling me to stop asking questions and leave tells me you know something about what's going on here. I feel a gun barrel press against the back of my neck. Whether you know or not, I just hope you're on our side. Stare at the corpse. The upper half has been savagely torn apart. No gun or blade could have caused that. Which means something other than this woman was responsible. Something like a savage beast. Maybe a wolf of some kind. Or something like that Rapture I just saw climbing through the window. Wait, Rapture? Am I the only one who saw that? Oh! Raises her axe to the woman's throat. Oh! Yeah, sorry, Ada, but even if you shot D in the face, I don't think it would do anything. Thanks for that. My neck's a little sore, though. Even with the axe blade resting against her throat, the woman remains utterly unperturbed. Instead, she merely flashes a calm and confident smile. It's the same for D. Even with a gun pointed at her head, she remains as composed as ever. At this rate. Wait. My name is Motiv. I'm here to investigate a missing persons case. I have reason to believe the torch of salvation might be involved. I don't know why you're here, but we could be after the same thing here. Maybe we can. Glass shatters as something bursts through the window. On one rapture leg, the upper body of a mass-produced NIKKE fused to something. Oh god. A monstrosity. Mystery woman disappears into the lobby. E.
Engaging!
Oh god.
Take me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it. Reloading.
Freaking Rapture, NIKKE, and Corpse fusion. Oh god, this is gonna get pretty morbid. Of course, they're not gonna show corpses, probably. Makes sense. Of course they wouldn't show
I'm glad
corpses.
you're safe. Mission complete.
The sound fades away. We fled from the creature, making it up to the second floor of the mansion. Perhaps the stairs are too narrow and it doesn't seem to able to follow us up here. What is that? A monstrous fusion of a Rapture and a mass-produced NIKKE. Even at a glance, it's clear the two were forcefully stitched together. The hellish appearance of that thing was nightmare fuel. Suddenly, the woman reaches her hand out to me. Simply trying to pat him on the back. With a calm smile, she raises both hands slightly. Ada. So, you either have no clear memory of the circumstances that led you to this mansion, or essentially you blacked out and then found yourself here, almost as if you've been teleported. Is that how you feel? I knew it. She's a human from another world brought here by the D-Wave. I have a few guesses as to what happened to you. I explained to Ada what the D-Wave is in detail. That about covers it, yeah. If you meant to kill me, you would have done it the moment we met. He has my back. She'll figure something out. You seem awfully calm about all this, don't you think? You've been teleported to a strange world and just saw a nightmarish monster, yet you didn't even flinch. Correct. Ada points to the distance. The space is littered with long benches. An altar with a rapture core resting atop it stands at the far end. And strewn across the altar are sheets of paper marked with the umbrella symbol. Of course, the umbrella core.
I shall suppress them swiftly.
Well, honestly, you have to think about all the creatures in the Resident Evil universe as well.
Target eliminated. Target
Seeing
not
that
eliminated.
Rapture NIKKE fusion is probably not the most effed up thing she's seen. Like, think about it. If you've played Resident Evil, you know how messed up those creatures get.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
T-Virus experiment report. Top secret. Those are the words written at the top of the paper Ada is holding. Ada's face darkens as she reads through the document. The T-Virus. And the G-Virus. Viruses. What kind of virus could cause something like that? A creature that seemed like a fusion between a rapture and a mass-produced NIKKE. Wait, don't tell me. Ada hands me another piece of paper. A short paragraph is scrawled across the top in red ink. He who imbibes the holy elixir of the judge shall shed the flesh of the sinner and be reborn as a greater being. Pain is but a prelude to transformation, and death the echo of new birth. Fear not. Neovirus development complete. So it's called the Neovirus. But why does it fuse NIKKE with Rapture? And how would that work? Lead the foolish humans inside the Ark to their end. The Blaze Out Squad. Epidemic countermeasure. My head is spinning from all the new information I've been bombarded with. About what? You just want me to hand over the developer to you. That info better be worth something. What's that? I open it carefully, revealing the following text inside. Death is not the end. Death is purification. Purification of this world begins with death. Merciless judge descends. Great.
I'll cooperate.
Just more.
Reload.
Yeah, nothing screams a great mixer like Pulps and the Umbrella Corporation's creations.
Target eliminated.
This event has the potential to spawn some very horrifying things that we probably won't be able to see in this
You
event.
did well, Commander!
Just my 2 cents. Like, a neovirus that affects humans, NIKKEs, and Raptures. So, bio and non-bio alike. That's scary. It reminds me of a fusion of literally Resident Evil and that one movie where some alien machines fuse themselves with people. It's like on a ship or something, and they teleport via a satellite or whatever. Form consent form for clinical trial. 1. Goal. To identify those worthy of salvation on the Day of Judgment. 2. Procedure. Participants shall receive the holy elixir of the judge through a purification ritual. The ritual will span 7 days and cannot be halted or abandoned midway. During this period, bodily reactions and transformations shall be observed to determine the subject's eligibility for salvation. 3. Possible phenomena and side effects. High fever, vomiting, dizziness, visual and auditory hallucinations, temporary or permanent bodily mutations. All phenomena are deemed divine trials and cannot be defied by moral intervention. I hereby acknowledge I have clearly understood the information as stated above. Give my voluntary consent to participate in this trial. I humbly accept all outcomes arising during the process as the will of the divine. Signed by Miranda. But Miranda? Oh my god. The evil of the Umbrella Corporation never ceases to expand. I gotta say though, the OG interpretation of the Umbrella is a lot less scary, or is a lot more scary and like horror-esque versus later on in the storyline. Especially the movies. The movies just turns into a popcorn film that's nowhere near remotely scary, like at all.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down.
Target eliminated.
Reloading.
You guys watching on YouTube who are watching after this event occurs, let me know if you guys want me to voice all the characters and not just the commander and the narrator. / male characters. I'll give it my best shot if you guys
Not bad.
want to.
Looking forward to our next mission together.
I'll give it my best shot. It'll wreck my voice though, probably. The deep recesses of the annex is a storeroom. It is cluttered with miscellaneous junk, and each corner of the room, a statue has been oddly placed. Meanwhile, in the middle of the room, Miranda lies half buried beneath a pile of books. It appears to have been a botched attempt to reach a book on the top shelf. Top shelf. Miranda hands Jill a worn-out note. The note reads, "The prophet greets the judge. The merciless judge punishes the sinner. The sinner kneels beneath the false goddess. And the false goddess stares down the prophet in silence. The deceitful gaze invites ruin. Only the true gaze shall open the path." It's like a riddle. Miranda pulls the lever beneath the statue of the goddess of victory toward the left. The statue turns and faces the statue to its left. Whoa. A statue of the goddess of victory. A statue of a hooded disciple. A statue of a menacing rapture. A statue of an ordinary man and woman. Each statue had a lever underneath it. The ceiling begins to cave in. The goddess statue rotates to face the statue on its right. As the goddess looks upon the disciple's statue, the ceiling halts its descent. Miranda manipulates the levers according to Jill's instructions. Thus, the statue of the disciple faces the statue of the rapture. The statue of the rapture faces the statue of the man and woman. And the statue of the man and woman faces the goddess statue. The goddess statue, in turn, faces the disciple statue. The bookshelf slowly begins to slide to the side. Soon, a hidden passage is revealed behind it. Of all the events that could be voiced, this one should have been fully voiced. Like, I know we just got off an event that was fully voiced, but
Commander,
I guess I
the
kind of get it.
disruptive elements have been removed.
But it would have been cool,
continue our
because the
date
Resident Evil is, like, really cool, you know? It's kind of a big deal, right? That's all I'm gonna say. But it looks like this is the end of the chapter. At the end of the secret passage, a tense and alert Miranda and Jill come upon a laboratory. Unlike the mansion's decrepit exterior, the lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, corpses strewn throughout make it clear the research being conducted here was far from ordinary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of those people from the missing persons record are probably dead. Shattered, oversized incubation tubes fill the room, from which various corpses with unnaturally developed muscles protrude. All the bodies are completely torn to shreds. Jill averts her eyes from the horrifying sight. In an area lined up with multiple computer terminals, documents bearing Umbrella's corporation's logo are scattered everywhere. The hell? Is a researcher? Jill brought her ear closer to the researcher, collapsed on the ground. Life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. The end, these foolish mortals. Distortion of all things sacred, throwing the world into turmoil. The end is nigh. Do not resist. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist. God, guide us. Our reckoning. Dead. The researcher collapses, blood gushing from his mouth. A gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso. It's as if something forced its way out from within. Oh. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. The pair discovers when they arrive at the third room. Under the bed lies a weathered notebook. When Claire picks it up, a single photograph falls out. It seems to be the photo of a mother and daughter. The faded faces of a mother and daughter begin to come into focus. Elsiria 9 and Depara from case number 8. Depara? Reborn Evil to be continued. And now we await for chapter 2, as well as the hard mode reveal. So I will... Oh, there's a little bit more. Perilous Siege, Safe House. Mission code 7-1, declassified. The Ark and a proposal for humanity's salvation. Within the Insular Society of the Ark, the activities of Perilous Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Perilous Siege has been drafted. The following is the tentative proposal. Formation of a pro-Rapture radical group. The central government made the cult. No shit. No shit. That is some deep crap. They had to make the dark side of the coin for the light to exist. That is some radical ass backwards bullshit, man. Public awareness of raptures continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter raptures personally. Therefore, pro-rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support. This is intended to foment hostility toward raptures among the general public. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Crazy yap talk.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
That's crazy. This event actually seeps deeper than I originally would have thought. The fact that the Rapture cult was created backdoor-wise by the government itself, via the judge that runs Perilous Siege. That's insane. Wow. I cannot believe that they would go that far. So where does the Umbrella Corp come in then? I mean, they have no control over the D-Wave though. That's just the gatekeeper doing bullshit. But the fact that it coincides so well with the Rapture cult, that, I don't know, it's getting pretty deep. It's getting pretty deep. Oh, I got the costume already. Hell yeah. Alright, sweet. I still need to do some other daily activities, but that's basically it for the story for now. Maybe we'll partake in the mini game at some other point. I just wanted to check out the new event because it's really cool. Like, I'm actually enjoying it. And it actually seems pretty well written. I just hope that the end part of it doesn't falter, kind of like the previous event, where it started really strong and then kind of filtered off a little bit. I still like the bunny of the Coin Rush event, but I think the ending was a little bit weak. But this is starting off pretty damn strong. I just wish it was voice acted. That's all I wish. It was that it was voice acted by all of the Resident Evil voice actors as well as the in-game voice actresses.